Yo, what's up? It's your boy JCX, and today, can you tell by the piece on my chain what today's video is going to be about? You guessed it. Today's video is going to be about chains of today, of 2019, chains of this year. This video is just going to be about my top 5 chains that I prefer over other chains, because there are some chains that just look a little bit goofy, and there's chains that look a little bit fire. But let's get straight into the video, because there is something I want to say at the end. They will be for the future. So let's get it started. My number 1 chain is probably the Miami Cuban. The Miami Cuban, which I'm gonna just pull it up over here because this is my screen right here. The Miami Cuban is a close link setup. I talked to my jeweler, and he said it is very hard to move in, but this chain has a lot of drip on it. For about an 18, it starts for an 18 millimeter. No, 18 inches on like a 4 millimeter. It's already like $2,000. So it's just like, this is the chain that rappers get once they hit their come up. The Miami Cuban, you'll know all this. Or they call it a curve too. They call it a curve. So if you hear a curve or a Miami Cuban, this is what they're talking about. This chain is nice. I like it without being iced on it. This is why it's gonna be 5, but 2 of them are gonna be the same one, because this is the Miami Cuban, and then I also have a regular Cuban on there, and I'm gonna explain why I like the regular Cuban too. This one iced out is perfectly fine to me. I used to have one, but it was fake, so I don't have it anymore. I don't buy fake stuff like that. So my next one I'm probably gonna buy, I prefer a 26. This is about the chain is 26, but it hangs to about like a 28. It hangs all the way down there. I like mine to hang to about like right here, which is around the 26, because that's just my preference on it. Because the longer the chain, I don't want like a 32 or a 40, because that's my jeweler. He's a bigger guy. He wears a 40. And I tried it on, and it was like all the way down on my belly button. I was like, I'm not trying to rock no rope chain like that. But it was all the way down there. But this chain is about a 26 inch. I've done my research on it and everything. 26 is the number that everywhere I go, I probably have to order one, because people usually want a 24 or a 28. They don't ever want a 26. They want it to go either at the top of their chest or below their chest. But I want it like right in the middle, because when I'm moving and going and doing my stuff and hyping up and everything, I want to feel it, because it's just like, it's drip, it's ice, like it's the drip. I'm gonna show you a picture of one of them iced out, regular curve iced out, which that's my number 2. Actually that's number 1. The Miami is number 2, because the ice just makes everything a lot better. No cap. When you put ice onto any chain at all, like the chain goes from like 10 to like a 50. But just money difference and the look difference, because you take a picture with flash, your diamonds are dancing no matter what. That's why this chain that I'm getting, when it's gonna come in, it takes a while to make and stuff. The chain that I'm getting, it's a bracelet. It's a Figueroa. It has ice on it, and it costs, I'm not gonna tell you how much it costs, because it'll be a problem, but Snow was expensive. Snow was expensive, but it has ice on it, and I chose the Figueroa. That's my number 3. The Figueroa chain, boom. That's my number 3, because I like the small to the big, and when you put ice on it, oh man, it's a whole new, like a whole different ball game. Because you can try to put a piece on it, but it has to have a damn, I forgot what the top part is called. You have to have a nice one of these parts right there. Nice one of those parts to put onto it, because if you don't, then it's not gonna look right. Some rappers do have Figueroa I-style chains, and they do put I cannot think of it. But the top part to hook their piece onto, they get it like that. So number 4 chain is the rope, which I know this picture, so I'm gonna like put it like this. And for me, for a rope chain, I don't want it to be this small. This is like a 2 millimeter or something like that. But on a rope chain, I would want like a 6 or 7. Mainly because it's a rope chain, and the thickness of it is what I like the most. Rope chains, you can't put pieces on it, but rope chains I personally would use for dressy events. When I'm in my suit and tie, I'm gonna wear my rope chain, especially if I don't want to be too icy. I'm gonna wear my rope chain because that's like a high-end casual chain is the rope. You can wear the rope wherever you go. A lot of people choose to buy Miami Cuban or a rope, but then they wear their Cubans all the time, and then their Cubans get worn out because it's just like you wearing it way too much. Or they wear the Byzantine, or they wear their snake chain, or they wear their herring way, something like that. That chain is a very interesting one. It's not ever gonna be in my top 10, but it's a very interesting chain. I think it's more towards women than it is for men, but that's a very interesting chain. If you look it up, I'll spell it out down here. Look it up, and that is the chain that I'm talking about. Back to the rope chain. I'd get like a 6 or a 7. I like the thickness of it. It has a lot more casual and talent to it, and I can wear it casually wherever I go. At like a 26, or actually I'd probably get that one, maybe just a 24, maybe just a little bit shorter, just because of the thickness of it and the ratio of the chain going around my neck. That's really what it is too. If the chain does not look right going around your neck, then you shouldn't get one. They have chokers. They have a rope choker, Miami choker. They have a Figueroa choker. They have all these different types of chokers. But if your neck if it doesn't look right on it, I wouldn't buy it. That's just me. I don't know about y'all. That's just me. And the last chain number 5, is the box chain. Box chain, I would only buy the box chain to put pieces on. I've seen box chains with 3 crosses on them. I've seen box chains with like the Joker on them. I've seen box chains with multiple different famous pieces, I want to say, like the Saw dudes, I don't know their names, or like a Dragon Ball Z character. The box chain is just a chain, I feel like, to hold other chains. I wouldn't rock a box chain by itself. I'd rock a box chain with a piece. Because the rope chain you can rock by itself because of how it is. The box chain, I would rock it with a piece, because without the piece on it, you usually have boxes on your neck. Nothing wrong with that, but the box chain is just, it's I don't want to say a bland piece, but the piece is like 40%. No, the box is 40%. The piece is going to be 60%. Because if you get an I-style piece with the box chain, it's going to look nice. Like that combination, boom, it will look nice. So, with that being said, this is what I want to say at the beginning of the video. I am at more than 100 subscribers, as you guys know if you guys watched the video before this one. Congratulations to myself. I will be doing challenges for that. Probably either the next video or the video after that will be a challenge video. And, well, actually probably the next video or the video, I don't know how I'm going to post them. They're just going to come when they come. But it is going to be on the best rappers' chains. I'm going to go through all the famous rappers and look at their chains and just like, I don't want to say devour, but like devour their chains, because like that's really what it is, because it's so much little things that are in chains that people don't notice that like I'm gonna tell you about. So either one of these next videos is gonna be the my top 5 rapper chains that I like, because there are a lot of chains that are just like, man, oh man, if I had that piece, I would, bro. Say no more. Anyways, this is your boy JCEX. I hope y'all have a nice day. Please leave a like and comment. You guys already know what's up with it. And peace.